So I do have a few things up here, and I just want to get you guys' thoughts on each one. So here's the first part, okay? Who had the best scandal of 2022? We have TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. We have I May Udoka with Nia Long, and then Diddy with Carisha. Y'all know Diddy been caught out there with multiple women and a baby. I May cheated on Nia with one of his subordinates or whatever, and then TJ up there cheating on his wife as Amy is cheating on her husband as they sit up there anchoring for the news. Who y'all think had the best one?
Carisha and Diddy. It was the gift that kept on giving, you know? Like,
Mm.
I feel like Nia and her man, it was like a day or two, maybe a week, then it was over. TJ Holmes and the white lady, same thing. Like, I couldn't even tell the difference between them and the people that replaced them because of how much alike, the white lady looked to her and the black guy that's on there now looked to him. To me, Carisha and Diddy, because it's a constant thing. Like every, first it was Carisha please and them, the poppy sign at the award show, and then it was the Gina and Carisha arguing, and now it's the baby and Gina and Carisha still arguing, and then DJ Academics gets involved. Like, so I just kind of feel like theirs is the gift that keeps on giving. So I think they
Mm.
had the better scandal.
It wasn't
What you
Diddy and
got?
Carisha for me just because I was not surprised at any of the Diddy theatrics. I just wasn't surprised, especially him having a baby and Carisha arguing with Gina. So it wasn't that for me. It was a difficult decision for me to choose between Nia Long and her fiance and TJ and Amy, but I think I'm gonna go with TJ and Amy simply just because of the MF and audacity for y'all to have y'all's happy asses on TV,
Hilarious.
have partners who know each other, and then laugh about it. So for me, I think it is the audacity. So I'm gonna go with TJ and Amy Robot.
Honestly,
Yes,
I love it
Nancy.
though because they fired them, but the way they be walking down the street, like, bitch, you think we care? Like,
Yes, yes.
Lord,
I was
no
like,
damn
I
It's
love
the
mercy.
it. I love it.
audacity for me. I mean, I hope they're truly happy, and I hope it was worth it.
Shawty gonna keep
I
going.
have to agree. That's exactly who I was thinking about, TJ and Amy, because it was just so disrespectful that both of y'all stood up there and married to somebody else and just interacted on the news every day like life is grand. And I think they've been messing around for what, like a year? So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Uh huh.
messy as hell. And I feel like TJ was a gift that keep on giving too because he was also messing with other people prior to Miss Amy. He had two other ladies allegedly that he was over there messing with. So and then they lied and said that their partners knew about this and they didn't get together until after they told their partners. I'm like, girl, come on
A
now.
lie don't care who
Just
tell it.
lying and embarrassing folks down to the TV. And the crazy part for me is the fact that with TJ, he was advocating for being a married man not too long ago. And then here he go out here doing what he doing. Child.
It
After
was
I
Didn't
believe
you
he had
hear?
already got caught. He had
listen.
already got caught the
Yeah.
He
last
did.
time.
He cheated. Yeah, he cheated on her before. But I'm gonna tell y'all the killer for me. The killer for me was the post that he put about his wife just a couple of months before this
Oh.
came out, thanking her for sticking with him while he cheated the last time. I was just like, oh God. Not thanking her for sticking with you while you're still cheating on her. Oh God.
Yikes. How embarrassing.
Y'all know
Definitely
who I think
giving
is this
the best
bold?
one. So what?
The person who I think is this bold and has this much audacity that we did see it is Mike Hill. Um,
Oh.
Oh.
just
I
because
wish
Mike
we would have
Hill said
saw
that
it.
he cheated, I'm sure it happened, but Cynthia didn't want to be embarrassed because y'all not gonna tell me y'all split just because y'all didn't like each other no more. When this man told us he cheats in every single relationship he's ever been in.
I mean, that's what they said in the
So,
divorce documents that it was cheatation. So she could lie
oh, they
all she
did.
wants to. Yeah, they
Yeah,
said it was
and she retracted
infidelity.
it, and they're gonna seal the records. I said the fact that you got to seal them confirms that that's what it was.
Right, but the thing is, like, Cynthia, you ain't gotta be embarrassed. That man cheated on you and you left. You ain't gotta hide from us.
Right. Child.
And everybody get cheated on. It's all right. Like, I'm just saying, like, what you gotta have it sealed for? Like, who cares like that?
Come on, Candy. Everybody cheats,
Cheats, but
but
you
you
gotta
gotta
know
know how. I'm sorry, Cynthia. We just talking about the song.
your
Blame Candy.
lies. secret.
All right, y'all. Let's see. Is that it on the best scandal of 2022?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So let's get into the best divorce slash breakup of
Oh, this
2022.
is hard. This is hard. How you gonna do us like this?
It's
That's
easy for me.
hard.
It's easy. This is
Child.
simple.
Oh,
For me,
Ashley and
I'm gonna go
Michael.
Ashley Hell yes.
Yeah.
Ashley and Michael Darby. This is easy because I've gone years since I've watched Ashley on TV, having to say, I have a love-hate relationship with Ashley, or I love Ashley, but she disgusts me because yada yada yada. I ain't gotta say it no more. A weight is lifted off of my chest. You're not with that creepy old man no more. Um, Michael and Lori, to me, this was contractual. I didn't feel no ways about the breakup. Now Tia and Corey, I feel like she set herself free. But I don't know, I still feel kind of odd about it because I still need to know more. Sis is too happy. She
That's
is
why. Look,
galloping through
that's why I think
Instagram,
it's the
and I
best
want to know
one.
more.
That's why I think it's the best one because it was the most shocking. And on top of it being the most shocking, I feel like when she expressed it, it felt like free. Like it felt freeing when she was talking about it. It didn't
Yeah.
feel like somebody that's depressed. It felt like somebody that was probably depressed during the marriage and has decided to choose themselves and now they on their way out. And I think the more we watch him, the more he seems like contrary, like one of them, like just always got a problem, always want to complain about something type of dudes, just brooding for no reason. So I don't know. I feel like Tia and oh boy, whatever his name is, because I forgot already.
Corey.
Corey, okay, because I want to call him Corbin, and I feel like that was gonna be wrong. But Corey, girl, it's Tia and Corey for me. Surprise.
I was thinking Lori Harvey and Michael only because they not married. And
Oh, okay.
Lori's able to like switch out and be like a NIGGA. Come on, Sierra. What if I was like a boy? Yeah, she
Sometimes
was
I wish
able
I
to
could
switch
have
out.
like a.
Listen,
Correct.
The NDAs, girl. I was just like, she's a hero. They need to write a book about her. Y'all heard about that,
Yeah.
right? That she makes
The
all
end.
the
Yeah,
them they make
I
all
didn't
them
know
sign
that.
NDAs.
and they have
Yes.
to pay her if they end up, breaking the NDA. I think they have to pay her $1 million. Is what it says supposedly.
Wow.
Baller.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. Wow.
Love it.
the one
Girl, when
divorce
she
that went under the radar is
who
Miguel
that?
and Nazanin.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
I
Yeah, you're
mean,
That
right.
one
that was
went
a long
under the
time
radar.
coming.
You're
Ooh.
right. It was
Yeah.
like we saw it coming, but we
Yeah.
forgot that it was on its way type thing.
Well, no, they got back
It
Like,
took too
together. That's
long.
why
No, they
they
did.
broke
They
up, and then
did.
they announced the divorce. Then they got back together, and this time they didn't announce anything.
Yeah. You know what's so
yeah.
funny? So me and Lyric's song is a sure thing. Child, that was playing when I walked into the lobby of this hotel.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a sure thing. It's a sure. That's cute.
It is.
I
They
love
got
that
That's
that
song.
cute.
lyric, if you be the what you call them, I'm the lyric. I mean, if you the lyric, I'm the
Yeah.
note. Yeah, that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'll
we
be
was
the
in
writer,
there.
babe. If you the lyric,
Yeah.
I'll
Aw.
be the
Ash
writer, babe.
Snyder. Yes. All of
Boom,
that. Look.
fired up.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. I forgot about them, Niecy. Damn it.
It
Oh, I
wasn't that
forgot
big
about
though.
them.
They didn't need to be on the top list though, because it
Well,
was
you're
like
right, because it wasn't
Nah,
that
not
that
on the top
much of a
list.
wow factor.
not like these.
Um,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I definitely give it to Lori. I just like the fact that she
Really
don't have
did.
to do no paperwork outside of the NDA that Bondi mentioned, and she's able to just go and date the next person. Hopefully, she don't hurt Sampson. Or what's his name? Idris
Yeah,
Sampson.
dancing,
What's his name?
dancing
No, his name
Idris.
is Sampson on the
No, you
show,
know
ain't it?
what? His name is
I
Idris, but I
I thought
feel
it was
like
Idris.
dancing.
Damson. I've been calling this man the
Samson
wrong thing with
Idris.
his cute self.
Whatever. I was about to say, I think he's actually more her speed than Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is given that uptight asshole, closer to 40, and the other dude seems like he's
Really?
younger and, just probably like less, you know, less dick in the ass type of
I
dude.
don't think he's her speed. I
Wow.
don't think he's her
Not
speed
dick in
at
the ass,
all. I think
dick in the ass. That's what I mean.
I think he's too. regular to where the relationship won't be balanced.
Mm.
Michael
Mm,
B. Jordan
interesting.
was just as desirable as Lori, which seemed like it was a good match, but I don't think she wants nobody like that. I think she wants somebody who has significantly more than her, and I don't think that Damson is at the point to where he can
Oh,
make her
but
feel
he
that
has,
way.
but he has.
I don't think she know what she want,
I don't know. I think she's just
which is
dating
why
whoever
she's
she
just
want to
dating.
date. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good. Like she
Yeah,
young. That's
she
what she should
should.
be doing. But I'ma
Hmm.
just say, like, as a couple, it's the age thing for me. Like Michael is considerably older than her, so it makes me feel like that would relate. That's a relationship where he probably wanted to control her a little bit more. Whereas with this, this new relationship, it might be less like that. But we don't know these people, so
Y'all
who
think
knows?
her and Michael
We
was
don't.
actually in a relationship? I don't think it was at all.
I
Uh,
feel like it's like those movies when you have like this whole bet set up and then the person ends up falling for the individual. I feel like it could have been
yeah,
like contract at first, but he kind of fell for her. But I
You
also feel
thought it
like
was
he
like
could
a
have been
10
moving
movie
too
from the
quick
2000s.
and Lori just always
yeah.
understood what it was. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I agree, Jamie. I do think that it was a contract, and then he actually started liking her because she's so beautiful. Like, how could you not? And then all of a sudden, she's like, "No, this is just for a moment. This is over in 6 months. Like, the contract is
Right.
up."
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
I think because
Maybe.
he
Yeah.
I can
wanted
see
to
that.
propose. Everybody, was saying that he wanted to propose to her, and she wasn't ready. So, like, and also there's something so uptight about Michael B. Jordan. I don't, it gives. I want to be with a white woman, but my career won't allow it. That's what it
Oh,
gives.
wow. Wow. Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. We hate
Hmm.
that for him.
Me too.
Okay. Well, let's move
Yeah.
on. That's embarrassing. Let's keep going. Actually, let's get to the best embarrassment of
Oh.
2022. Will that be Will Smith and the slap that he landed on Chris
Oh,
Rock?
Jimmy, I'm so
Would it be
mad.
Neo and the embarrassment of Crystal and him getting another woman pregnant? Or would it be Derek cheating on his wife yet again, but claiming that they were separated or have filed for a divorce? Who would you say had the best?
Embarrassment.
Uh,
I want to say
Mm.
that Crystal had the best embarrassment. I'ma just say, because I feel like you having this nigga got prostitutes pregnant. And you was the the stripper that he fell in love with, and then he did the same thing to you. I feel like that's probably a bigger embarrassment, even though y'all, I'm so tired of hearing about that slap. But I don't care about Chris being embarrassed. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Crystal.
um, I'm laughing because you said you don't care about Chris, and for me, I think that was the biggest embarrassment of 2022.
Oh yeah, for
Ain't
sure,
no
for
way
sure.
he said like I remember y'all the night that happened. That was ridiculous, and I was laughing my ass off, and these white people was mad as hell, and I'm just like, y'all. Chris Rock was visibly shook. He had so much adrenaline and shookness that he did not even move. You ate that slap. You ate that slap.
To me, it
Shut
was
the
him
fuck
putting
up.
his, it was him seeing him walk up and then and sticking his chin out like, "Oh, you gonna do something? Go ahead and do it then." And he did
Oh,
it.
shit.
To me, I feel like it was almost like he was trying to see if
He said,
Will was really
wow.
gonna do it. And then he did it, and then you were surprised. Like, and then he still hurt
Wow.
behind it. I don't want to talk. He's like,
Man,
I don't want to
yes.
talk. It was embarrassing. I don't want to talk. But Chris is a weird
I was,
character to me because didn't he just find out he had like some type of mental thing? I can't
oh, I don't
remember.
know.
I don't want to say
I
Asperger's, but
didn't
it
know
was
about that
something.
one.
Recently he's been talking about how he went to a psychologist and actually got diagnosed with something,
What,
and he thought he
autism?
was just, I don't know if it's autism, but it's something, because he was talking about it as it pertains to divorcing his wife and how he thought, well, this is just the way I am. This is just the way I am. But then he
Mm.
actually went and talked to somebody and found out, no, something's actually, like mentally a little off.
Nonverbal learning disorder is what it looks like he
Okay.
has.
Okay. It all that also has something to do with the way he handles people, apparently.
Mm.
Because that's what he was
Mm.
saying. He
So
thought I'm just an asshole. That's what he said. But
I do have
yeah.
to say, I said I was so mad and bust out laughing when you flipped to the slide because the fact that I actually look like Derrick Jackson White
I
from the
noticed she was
Helmet of
laughing at.
Salvation today, with the
Hilarious.
same black sweatshirt on.
Oh damn,
Like
I see it,
I
Lucy. I see it
I
now.
literally look like Helmet of Salvation right now. Oh gosh.
At least you got a
Yeah.
brown, friend. At least you got a brown. Because that was the thing for me. I was like, really? You wasn't going to put a bra on for this broadcast of
Shit.
embarrassment?
Whoa.
I ain't got no bra on.
We can't see it, though. We
No, you
can't see
can't
it,
see it.
though. Look at her.
But
Like, this is embarrassing. Like,
Child.
girl.
He gripping her hand for dear life and she just chilling. It's sad. I'm having a hard time between choosing the slap between Will Smith and Derrick Jackson and her because he did this again. Like this is a repeat situation where he embarrassed you again, and then you get on social media and embarrass yourself even more with speaking in tongues or whatever you saying and putting this stuff out. And it's like, girl, now they're recreating memes of you.
Again.
I feel like she might have the
Again.
best embarrassment because she's trying to act unfazed by what's being put out here. Yeah, I think I may have to go with them. Derrick Jackson and this young lady right here, child.
Damn, we didn't all pick somebody different.
Damn.
I think
And
that's the first time
and
that's ever
see,
happened.
I was struggling with Will Smith because it's like it was embarrassing for Chris Rock, but Will was able to go on with his career shortly
So was Chris.
thereafter. Not too many people can slap the fire out of somebody and still have a career shortly after that.
I
So I
mean,
was
he
like,
had to be
I'm just
perfect for
laughing my
30
ass
years
off.
first.
true.
Okay. I'm still laughing my ass off because leading up to that week, I was following astrologers on TikTok, and one of them was like, something big's gonna happen in the news. Something big is gonna happen, and everybody's just gonna be like shook. They were like, I don't know if it has to do with politics or what. The same week he got slapped the fuck out of. And I was like, damn, the stars were aligned.
Mm, 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 mm. Well, it happened. It was a fact. All right, y'all. Let's get to the last one. Best court case of 2022. Tasha K, Cardi B, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Tory Lanez against the people for Megan the Stallion.
I don't know because I feel like what does best mean? Because if we talking about the most salacious, I think Tori and Meg will take that, no doubt. But if we talking about the best case as far as outcome, I
Yeah.
feel like that would be Amber and Johnny Depp
Yes.
because I think the
Mm-hmm.
truth came out in their situation. We already knew what it
What
was with
was it? Can
Tasha
somebody
and
quickly
Cardi.
summarize Amber and Johnny? Because I did not watch at all.
Um, Let me try to summarize. He pretty much sued her. They was in a relationship. She said he was abusive. She was supposed to never write about some information about him and or
Mhm.
at least speak about it at all because I think she signed paperwork. She ended up speaking on it and then it damaged his career. And he ended up suing her. I can't remember for how many millions, but he sued her for so many millions. But I'm hearing that he just settled for just 1 million. I thought he. Let me see how much he sued this lady for.
Because she countersued, I think. So the amount kind of balanced out, I think, in some
It
respects.
didn't. I
Sound
think
all
it was
right.
like 15 million, and she may have gotten like maybe 1 or 2 million or something. Therefore, it
Okay.
was probably like 13 million that she owed. But it looks like they were trying to say that she settled the case with Johnny just for paying like $1 million, and that was it. So it seemed like Johnny did this to like embarrass her, as I can't say he shouldn't have
No, he
because he
did.
lost a lot behind her. So it was 15 million. It was 15
And
million
she was
total.
lying a lot. She was lying
Yes,
about
she
what he had
was.
done to her. Okay. The difference between lying about, irrelevant facts and lying about something that actually pertains to the case. And she was actually saying he did shit that he didn't do, like from what I understood about the case.
Oh
It was
wow.
given that she was like on some Lynn Whitfield type shit, thin line between
Oh
love and
yeah.
hate. Like he did,
Mm.
he did do things, but it wasn't the way she was making it seem. And she was also abusive to him, I believe.
Mm.
So
She
I
yeah,
was
actually
very
seen that
abusive to
movie.
him.
yeah.
Like that's crazy. But yeah, it was 15 million. She sued for 2 million, won, but she still owe him 13 million. Now they're saying that he's gonna settle with her for just 1 million. I wouldn't settle with her for nothing, not right now.
He just don't want to deal
But
with it at this point. I bet he got that job from Rihanna. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, and I think he's starting to get his career back. Likely working with Disney and stuff. At least that's what the rumor was at one point. But as far as her, she ain't got nothing. I think they do have the best. I have to agree. I think Johnny had the best one. Had
Yeah.
the best one, and it went on for a very long time. I think that case was like for a month and a half.
And it was
This to-
televised. Thank you.
yes, I
Hmm.
feel like the Tory and the Megan case is so many twists and turns in it. It is a bit salacious, but I think what would make it the best would be the wow factor or like the shock of what and that happened, and then because it's so many different twists and turns. But I would have to still give it to the white folk,
Yeah. Honestly, I
Johnny
think
and Amber.
if Tory Lane's trial was televised, I think that it wouldn't be as salacious as it is. Because to me, what I've noticed is,
Mm-hmm.
to me, the blog sites that are reporting on this story, because the news isn't reporting on it the way they should, I
Mm-hmm.
believe that a lot of information is being disseminated in a biased way. I was tweeting
Yeah,
about it,
I
or
agree.
retweeting. One of the girls had did some investigating, and digging on how certain things were popping up online before they happen in court. Like DJ Academic
Oh,
saying that, no, it wasn't.
Kelsey had that. No, you're right. Kelsey had that immunity deal.
It was
Yeah.
something else about
oh
Meg too.
yeah.
They said something about Meg said something. Oh, Meg admitted to sleeping with Tori on day one, but she didn't admit that until day two. So, and they had
Mm.
put it out on day one. So it's like a few like people who are involved, like the sources. Like this girl on Twitter is one of the main sources. That one guy that we've already talked about that we don't like. Are some of the main sources, and they really do put out misinformation. But once people see it, that's all that matters. They'll take something down, they'll retract, they'll edit it. But once everybody has seen it, that's all they care about. Like DJ
Hmm.
Academic saying that Tory Lane's DNA wasn't on the gun. That's not true.
Yeah.
It was
I've seen
inconclusive.
blogs. Yeah, I saw blogs post that, and I was
Mhm.
like,
And people keep saying that.
nah, it was the magazine. Like, it wasn't the gun, it was the magazine,
Right.
not the gun itself.
Which makes sense because there are a lot of people that don't pack their own gun. Like, yo, you gonna have your security pack that shit. Or I know a lot of street niggas that's gonna wipe the magazine off before they put the shit in the gun. Like who like what? But
Magazine.
yeah, like the clip with the
Yeah, the
bullets
clip.
inside of it. So they'll
Oh, it's
test
called a
to see.
magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no
So like,
idea.
girl, yeah, I like guns. So that's another reason why I was just kind of like, well, I'm gonna just wait and see. But it's just way too much going on. And I think there's I think there's witness tampering going on in this case.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just it's just too much. Too much.
Jurors riding in the elevator with Tori.
Yeah, I saw that shit. Poor Meg. I feel bad. I hope Meg
Yeah.
got people around her that's like, you know, showing her love and support. I saw Jonathan posted something and I was like, oh, good. Somebody that can beat everybody ass is still her friend.
Yeah, people are making it seem like you can't fuck up or be fucked up as a person and still don't deserve to get shot.
Yeah. Like, I don't get it. I just kind of feel like we can argue about her, being having bad judgment, but I'm like, she's in her
Hmm.
20s. Like, is she supposed to be, the good girl in her 20s, losing your parents and being a rapper and being, kind of rushed into stardom? All of that sounds like you're gonna have some issues.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But either way, homegirl still be performing with bullet fragments in her feet. So shout out to her.
Did you choose Niecy?
It's kind of hard for me to choose since I didn't watch the Johnny and Amber. So the only one that I really paid attention to or paying attention to is the Tory versus Meg. And like y'all said, that one's been hard to pay attention to because it's not televised and you're hearing so many different sources. So it's hard for me to choose on
Yeah.
this one. I guess I'm just have to go Tory and Meg by default.
Okay. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up our best of
Wait,
2020. Oh,
hold
what's
up.
up?
I just want to ask, do y'all think Tasha ever gonna get that lady her money? Like,
Nope.
I don't see it. I
Nah.
don't
I'm
think
trying to
so.
figure out how she gonna
Mm-mm.
continue to like get away with not giving it to her is the question.
I wonder if you can do it like you do
We'll have
student loans. You
the
know how
first.
student
I
loans
don't
they be like,
know.
yeah, let me give you $20.
I don't know. I always thought like when it's a judgment, that's what it is. But
Right.
I guess if she keeps, well, I don't know how many appeals you can get. I guess it's just going to be based after this appeal. Once this appeal is over, and if she does not win an extension or whatever, another trial or something like that, then I don't know. Tasha may have to garnish her wages. I'm sorry, not Tasha, but Cardi. She may have to garnish her wages. She might get it either way it go.
Well,
That's gonna be interesting.
mm-hmm.
That's sad. Well,
Mm-hmm.
good luck. All
Listen,
right,
I'm
y'all.
holding it.